set to become a globally competitive player, setting a benchmark for excellence in port operations. Mr. Karan Adani is soft-spoken and a modern leader who takes his team along with him to develop new ways of doing business. He is an active proponent of environmental safety and comprehensive development of larger good of the society. Sir, sincere thanks to you for accepting our invitation for this very special event. Thank you so much.
Now I request Professor Manoj Kumar Tiwari sir, Director NITIE Mumbai, to present the Lakshya Young Business Visionary Award 2022.
I consider this NITIE Lakshya Young Business Visionary Award 2022 to Mr. Karan Adani.
Now I request our guest of honor, sir, to please share some words.
Honorable Manoj Tiwari sir, faculty of NITIE and students of NITIE, thank you for this award and for this kind gesture. But mostly thank you for the privilege of inviting me to share my thoughts at one of the top business schools in the country. It's really humbling. For me, it's also exciting to be here because the National Institute of Industrial Engineering has a pivotal role to play in helping our nation fulfill its enormous economic potential. There is no other country in the world that can be as positive about its economic prospects than India. The next few decades are critical as we try to reap the benefits of our demographic advantage and create a massive consuming middle class that will drive us to a $15 trillion economy and beyond. Globally, right now, it is a period of transition from the damaging pandemic years to the current geopolitical turmoil, which has forced us to rethink our assumptions about global system that serve the interest of a few at the expense of most. As a responsible global partner and as a country that will drive the global economy forward over the next few decades, India is in an ideal position to emerge as a leading force on several fronts, especially as we make the transition from peak carbon emission to net zero by 2070. India is in a transformative phase. For us to make the most of our youth and to use that youthful energy to propel us forward, we need to provide opportunities for young Indians to participate in a nation-building enterprise. At the Adani Group, we don't think of ourselves as a giant, diversified conglomerate. Our businesses range from ports and airports to green energy, power transmission and data center, to agri-production, amongst others. But we don't think of them as just businesses. We like to think that we too have embarked on a constantly evolving project, that the higher purpose and end goal of all our business decisions is to participate in the development of our country. We are invested in the idea of India as a great nation, which provides a reasonable standard of living and equal opportunity to all its people. We want to help build world-class physical and digital infrastructure. We want to provide energy solutions that both ensure the access to power that is so vital for the growth of the nation, as well as ensure access to green power that help us deliver our net zero promises and enable India to become a net exporter of green energy. These are the kind of transformations that we want to help bring into being. To be honest, businesses, at least the way I see it, doesn't mean much unless it helps brings about change, progress, and goodness. And in doing those things, of course, you are also setting important benchmarks and numbers as a business. For instance, across our ports, we now handle nearly 30% of all port traffic in India. At our airports, we strive to provide a world-class experience to passengers every day. Incidentally, the airport in Mumbai was recently listed among the top 25 international mega hubs. By 2030, we will be world's largest renewable company. And we are already, with one acquisition, one of the largest cement companies in India. A unique combination of acquisition, collaboration, and fearlessly moving into adjacent sectors. Whatever critics on the outside might say about over diversification makes the Adani Group a tremendous workplace. Even though the Adani Group is now one of the handful of great Indian companies, and within a short time, I believe will become a great global company, I like to think we are still disruptors and innovators. It's about mentality. Large conglomerates are not seen as likely disruptors. Instead, they are the targets of disruptors. Because of successful companies don't see a need to change a winning formula. For me, it's when you are at your peak as a business that you should reassess your winning formula. If, as a business, you can get ahead of disruptions to your model, perhaps by disrupting your model before anyone else does, then you also have the tools to make the connections that your competitions cannot. But what we are most disruptive at Adani is in our approach to our foundation work. We are proud to say that we have a positive effect on the lives of up to 4 million people in almost 2,500 villages across 18 states. This work requires constant and bold reimagining of the ways in which we can reach primary education and primary healthcare to some of the remote parts of the country. Adani's values are courage, commitment, and trust. At Adani, we insist that our employees, as far as possible, show the courage to go out on a limb, show commitment to the higher purpose of nation building, and trust their colleagues and themselves to push each other to the limits and even beyond of their abilities. To me, that's what makes for a stimulating work environment. There is nothing better than being at a company where the opportunities for personal growth are limitless. It's what has always set the Googles and Apples of the world apart. I believe that Adani companies, young ambitious Indians like the students listening right now will have the chance to build a diverse range of business knowledge and experience. The sheer size of the conglomerate means you can always find new sectors in which to immerse yourself and learn new ways of thinking and doing. Analysts around the world are predicting an Indian century. It falls to us not just to realize an economic miracle, but to set an example of positive, collaborative, responsible global leadership. The need to make a green transition will swing momentum India's way. Given our renewable energy generation capacities, digital advances will swing momentum in India's way, given our manpower and demographic advantages. A large portion of Indians are digital natives because our population is young than in any other major economy. The vision of India as a $15 trillion plus economy is tantalizing. We can almost reach out and touch it. I want to end by saying it is up to all of us to make it happen. Thank you. Jai.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Thank you, sir. Now I request our beloved Professor Manoj Kumar Tiwari, sir, to enlighten us with his word.
First of all, from entire NITIE fraternity, Karanji, we just express our extreme pleasure that you accepted the invitation and accepted our young Lakshya. You have set out your goals and also moving ahead. It remind me some of the things which I would like to quote particularly to support your endeavor and also the kind of blessing you are having from your father. there is a very famous Kathakar from the Gujarat, Murari Bapu. He used to cite a lot of stories to younger people and all of us about the Ramcharitmanas and related things. So once I was listening him, then in the Adhyakan there is some line, his praises about that how the Awardee son should be there. So it was clearly mentioned that धन्य जन्म जगती तल तासु पितहि प्रमोद चरिसुंदर. मतलब उस आदमी का इस धरती पे जन्म लेना धन्य है जिसके काम को सुन करके उसके माता पिता बहुत ही खुश हो रहे हैं. तो करण जी आप इस कहावत को पूरी तरह से चार्ज करते हैं और हम सब बड़े गर्व से ये महसूस करते हैं कि by virtue of being institute of business as well as well known for logistics and supply chain, we feel very close to you. Second thing, the degree placed from where you acquired Purdue University is one of the very famous for logistics, supply chain, and industrial engineering. Professor Simon Knopf and Professor Gabriel Salvindi, they were our face and they're very good known, well known to us. So with these two contexts, we can say that in days to come, we shall try our best to be one of your, you can say, best academic partner in supporting some of the events that you are planning to take your company to the next height. Thank you very much once again for coming to our platform and accepting the award. We are blessed to have you. Thank you.
Now I request Vikram Singhania sir to share some of his words.
All the distinguished people present in this occasion. Actually, I had the wonderful opportunity to talk to all the students just couple of weeks back. About 400 students attended the talk, and I can only say that we have made a great start. We are now engaging between the two, Adani and NITIE, as partners in all the academic events, and we have set the stage right now for NITIE graduates to come and join and be a part of this momentous opportunity of nation building. Okay. And I only look forward to a very overwhelming response now. The organization awaits young and bright candidates to come and really come and demonstrate the three values which Karan Bhai just talked about: courage, commitment, and trust. And on the base, I'm looking forward to it. And I can assure you, on behalf of Adani Group, that we will be great partners in all the academic events that we are planning out, research, collaboration, all the knowledge work that we intend to do. And of course, the students will be our brand ambassadors for future. The more numbers they come, the better for us. And I can assure you that there is great plethora of opportunities and learning opportunities which are awaiting them. Thank you very much for inviting us, and we look forward to be in continuous touch with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your
One request, Karanji, that whenever you come to Bombay and have some time, please do visit NITIE, and we shall be very, very happy to have you here. Please,
Definitely.
thank you very much.
It's a promise that I have made that when the faculty came that I will come. I'll come visit the campus.
I will also come meet you and also try my best to meet your father also. But it's very nice that you came and accepted this. Thank you very much.
Definitely. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor Subija ma'am to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Karan Adani. Thank you, Mr. Vikram Singhania. And thank you, Director Sir, for such a privilege that I had. So I feel privileged to propose vote of thanks on this occasion. On behalf of entire NITIE fraternity, I extend the gratitude to the eminent awardee, Mr. Karan Adani, for taking out precious time from his busy schedules to interact and share their knowledge, experiences, and opinions with us. We are greatly encouraged by your gracious presence and immensely benefited by your inspiring words. And I know students would have had good time hearing you. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Professor Manoj Kumar Tiwari sir, Director NITIE, for the unwavering support and encouragement. Professor Rauf Iqbal sir, Dean Student Affairs, Professor Khanapuri sir, Dean Shrik, for his valuable guidance, and all the faculty members for their constant coordination and support. Thank you, students, for making this happen. Thank you once again, Mr. Karan Adani, Mr. Vikram Singhania, Director sir, and everyone present. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So with this, we come to an end of this splendid event. So with your permission, we'd like to take a group photo of the entire team. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
All right, thank you. With your permission, we will leave. Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Bye.
बस यार यार आप लोग मेहनत करो हमारे लिए कर दो वर्ड मुझे ना मुझे नहीं पढ़ने वाला बढ़िया ना बेटा ना
Entire team, thank you so
आप
much.
लोग पसंद आएंगे बेटा
Thank you.